Author Hilary Mantel called Brexit voters callow opportunists and said she was ashamed of Britain for its treatment of migrants as she seeks to feel European again by moving to Ireland following Brexit. In a ferocious takedown of the Wolf Hall author, GB News' Mark Dolan hit out at Ms. Mantel for the scathing comments made towards Britons who voted for Brexit and accused the nation of poor treatment of migrants, claiming the UK is an artificial and precarious construct. Mr. Dolan expressed his surprise at having to give Ms. Mantel a history lesson on the British Isles and its role in Europe before stressing that membership of the European Union was not what defined Britain as being European or not, rather the bloc is simply a political union that holds no bearing over identity. Mr. Dolan slammed, although she loves her life in the West Country, I'm sure she has got a nice place, she has made a few bobs. She is thinking of getting an Irish passport so that she can be European again. He added, strange, isn't it, that such a knowledgeable author whose expertise lies in vividly recreating episodes of the past, thinks we are not Europeans anymore. And in a brutal dig, Mr. Dolan slammed how he was surprised that he had to give this history icon a history lesson. He stressed further surprise at Ms. Mantel's comments surrounding the issue of European identity and her suggestions it is tied to membership of the European Union. He argued that the EU is merely a political body, and that whilst Britain left the European Union and decided to change the way we trade with the bloc, we are as European as we ever have been. Mr. Dolan said, ever since there have been British Isles, British politics and economics have been European and always will be. The presenter went on to quote former Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher, who once said Britain is inextricably part of Europe, before adding how no one can take that away from the UK. His comments come as Ms. Mantel told Italian newspaper La Repubblica that Brexit voters are callow opportunists, insincere and devious and often ridiculous. She added how we see the ugly face of contemporary Britain in the people on the beaches abusing exhausted refugees before going on to slam Boris Johnson as a complex personality that should not be in public life. The double Booker Prize winner said as a result she is seeking to relocate to Ireland as she felt the need to become a European again. She added how she believed the United Kingdom was an artificial and precarious construct, claiming how she never felt English due to being northern, working class and Catholic. Historian David Starkey branded Ms. Mantel's comments extraordinary, adding, the principle of rejecting a country that has made your fortune and honored you, there is something repellent about that. While Nigel Biggar, Regius Professor of Moral and Pastoral Theology at Oxford University told The Times, Hilary Mantel is a fine novelist and her political opinions seem deeply felt. Depth of feeling, of course, is no measure of wisdom. All states are artificial constructs, not least, the European Union, but that doesn't mean they're not worth supporting.